Hey, friends and fam, let me turn this light on. There. So, I was just filming by the river. I wanted to show you the amount of pollution that's in the river. To be honest, yeah, I mean, that's what it was. That's disgusting, right? That river was not appealing. And I saw, being ignorant, but just observing, I didn't see no threats, I didn't see anything I wasn't sensitive to see or record. But when I was filming the river, you could see on the left side of the bank of a little hut, and there was two males living there. And I saw no signs, no weapons, no uniforms, no flag banners. It just looked like two guys living on the side of the river at the most lowest of means of quality of life. So I didn't see anything into it what was wrong. Well, at the cutoff of the video, I stopped because one of those guys was yelling at me. And I don't mean like trying to get my attention yelling. He was yelling at me like with authority. And I kind of just put on my shades and walked away. Not fast like running, because I don't want to look like a soft target, like prey. But I started speed walking back to the GG Mart lot, because it seemed like that's where the guards are, and it seems like that's where a lot of expats go to. So I felt like it may have been the safest place, and this guy was beginning to start chasing me. But I was able to get in there and lose sight of him. But it was just a very scary situation. Well, I'm still trying to figure this out at that moment, and I went to go talk to my personal driver who took us to the GG Mart, and he was telling me they were military. That's why they were concerned while I was filming. Now that's what blows my mind, because like I said, there was no signage of anything sensitive, and it's not like I was sitting there filming just dumb. I was just filming the river. They were very far out of my shots, and I got their attention, and it was pretty aggressive, and who knows what could happen, but I could not tell at all. So this is going back to my reasoning why I'm a little worried about filming here in the DRC, because those were just two guys cleaning their pots or something from the river, and I got yelled at by that. And so I have too much to lose. I have a career. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to cause an international incident. So I never had these issues traveling to any other country. Kazakhstan, I've had very few times where they told me no filming, or they questioned me for filming. Maybe I just had to pay an extra fee, not a bribe, but just an extra film fee, like when I was at the Botanic Gardens. Sri Lanka, I never had any issues with walking around filming. I felt relatively safe. I've had other kind of extortions, from police there for other means, but not filming. So I'm used to this, but this is on a whole nother level. And now I'm finally starting to come to realization that why there's not a lot of vloggers that film in Kinshasa or DRC. There is one guy, this guy right here, I'll give a shout out to him, even though he's more popular than I am, but he even had the same issue too.
In case you couldn't understand what's been happening, it's been by far the most corrupt entry into a country I've ever seen.
And so I'm not discrediting all the other vloggers who are filming here, but the local vloggers, they seem to be more local than me, and there tend to be more women who are have more filming content about here. So I think there's a little bit of signs of prejudice, and it makes sense. I mean, if you're Congolese in your own country, you should be able to do whatever you can compared to a Western foreigner like me. But again, it's like I'm not like doing anything to upset people, but it seems to be upsetting people. I'm just like, this is starting to become a little bit frustrating. It seems like I'm gonna have to start being careful, because guess what? This is a new day, by the way. After that river scene, I'm still wearing the same shirt. I'm still trying to get adjusted here to DRC. I don't want to keep washing my clothes because I need to learn the means I have on that. But just yesterday, it's already been 2 days so far since the river incident at GG Mart. But since yesterday morning, there was a failed coup d'etat. Never have I ever traveled to a country where it's so difficult to film in public without arousing suspicion. On May 19th, it became even more difficult when there was Western actors involved in a failed coup against the DRC government. Oh my gosh. And it's breaking news. It's a big deal. And they're blaming Westerners for being involved in it. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Could have been involvement, I don't know. But the thing is that there was some Congolese military and some men who were in uniform with guns, and it seemed like it was a very elaborate scheme, and it was an operation that happened early in the morning. They attacked the DRC's high official ranking members, and there was a couple of Western mercenaries involved with that group. They found an American passport, American patches on their uniform. So it doesn't look very good for Westerners right now. And so there's a lot of blocks, a lot of blockades and checkpoints set up, and they're still looking and detaining suspects. And I fit that profile of being a Westerner, just me being a Westerner. So there's just so much frustration going on in this country just to try to get some content out there. And I don't want to be dissuaded to film anything, but my angle shots are going to be really crappy. Like I don't feel safe at all filming. Not just because of the public's view, but also just the events that's been happening. The military and the police authority. I just don't want to open up opportunities for them to come and extort me for money. So you all deserve better, my friends and family. I'm gonna have to start planning logistically on content and how I'm gonna be able to film. I'm a little bit frustrated, my friends and family. Y'all deserve better, but I have to start planning it smart and tactfully. All right, well, I'll let y'all go, my friends and family. Bye. Through the last of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my time.